Welcome to Fantastic Realm. I'm Iyare and this is your weekly roundup of what's new on your comic book store shelves. This week we've got a mind-bending issue of Batman, the end of the Secret Invasion and the latest take on Marvels. So after the drama that was the death of Batman last week, it's been a mercifully short wait for the next episode. This is Batman 682, Last Rites. And in this, Grant Morrison's writing takes on a kind of almost like a free association type of feel as we kind of flick through kind of events from Batman's kind of history. And it's only towards the back end of this book do we get any inkling about what's really going on. I think it's again some of that very complex, dense Grant Morrison stuff that's kind of been dominating the DC universe, and either you like it or you don't. I mean, I suspect that in years to come, people will be getting into MIT having written essays trying to give their interpretation of what happened in Batman RIP. That's how dense and complicated it is. But that said, it's still worth checking out. It's tying in with Final Crisis, which is a bit of a pain if you haven't been reading it, but well worth checking out. This is the future of the DC universe, at least for the immediate future. And if you want to keep up with that, you're going to need this book in your life. It's Batman 682, brand new on your shelves this week. And whilst we're on the subject of universe-shaping events, Secret Invasion number 8 hits your shelves this week. Brian Michael Bendis has been setting up the events of this book for years, and what we find is that literally the Marvel universe is turned on its head. Literally, up becomes down, down becomes up, good becomes bad, and vice versa. And this is going to resonate through the entire Marvel universe for months to come in the shape of the next big Marvel crossover, Dark Reign. So if you want to have any idea of how we got to that point, you're going to need this book in your life. It's Secret Invasion number 8, and it hits your shelves this week. So what would it be like to live in a world with superheroes? That's kind of the territory that we're getting into in Marvel's Eye of the Camera. This continues on from the previous Marvel series by Kurt Busiek and Alex Ross, except this time Alex Ross is replaced by Jay Aniceletto on the art. But don't worry, the quality of the art is still there. There's a real lovely kind of painted look to this series, which kind of fits the kind of tone of the story. This isn't a bombastic, big Marvel epic. This is a more thoughtful take on what life is like for humans living in the Marvel universe. And we follow Phil Sheldon, the photographer, as he films major events around that universe. So if you like a slightly different look at all of your kind of favourite Marvel kind of characters, then this is definitely going to be for you. It's part one in a series of 6, and it's on your shelves now. Marvel's Eye of the Camera, out this week. So what else is out and about this week? First up, What Ifs are back. The first one to hit your shelves is What If House of M. There's a new X book on your shelves because we haven't got enough X-Men books around at the moment. X-Infernus, first of a 4-part series, hits your shelves this week too. I told you there weren't enough X-Men books around. X-Men Noir, a new take on the X-Men, is out this week. One of my favourite ongoing series, The Boys, strictly for the adults this one, but always great fun. And hitting the shelves this week, we've reviewed it before, Flash Gordon, number 3 hits the shelves. And if you want, come by the store, check us out online. We've got a very rare first look variant cover available on this. Check us out to get hold of it. That's about all we've got time for this week on Fantastic Realm. We'll catch you next week. You can buy any of the books we reviewed at fantasticrealm.co.uk, and don't forget, if you quote the code FAN1, you get yourself a 10% discount. You can also check us out at our eBay store or our online communities at MySpace and YouTube. Feel free to add us a comment or subscribe, and don't forget, drop by the store and check out what we have in stock.